If you're a PC gamer, you know how important your FPS is. So how is your average FPS calculated? First, your instantaneous FPS is calculated from the time elapsed between the previous frame and the current frame. So if your computer took 1% of a second to render a single frame, then your instantaneous FPS for that frame is 100 frames per second. Now, suppose we have a scenario where 4 frames are rendered, but the second frame took a whopping 1/10 of a second to render. Then the average FPS is 4 frames divided by the total time it took to render all 4 frames, which is roughly 27-ish frames per second. A mistake we see too far often is simply taking the arithmetic mean of those individual FPS values, which is a fairly innocuous mistake. But in the context of finance, using the wrong average can mean the difference between a lifelong steady gain versus a total loss on a YOLO bet. If you want to see how all sorts of averages are used and how to mathematically optimize your average long-term gains, click the full-length video below.